Hey, welcome to Loveable AF. I'm Grateful Sherry. So today I wanted to talk about body love because it's Thursday. So with body love, you're not bad for wanting the cookie. So I have been having this this aha, and I learned it actually from Amanda Francis. And she says that her desires are from the divine, that her desires always lead her to the best possible path for her. Her desires are always pushing her to what her destiny, where she's meant to be, and it was so interesting to me because I don't know if you guys can relate, but this was totally true for me. I have always related to what I wanted was not okay. What I wanted was never gonna work. And I did it in all kinds of things, like school, right? If you don't want to do things, people tell you, no, you have to. You have to because you're gonna need to grow up and learn how to do all this crap you don't wanna do ever. But what if that's not true? So this is why this is super good for an entrepreneur, but I'm gonna frame it inside of the cookie. So let's say if you're a woman and you're you've been into this whole dieting thing and you want a cookie, but you feel so bad and wrong, oh no, I shouldn't want a cookie. That's really bad and awful of me. And you start training your brain that what you want is always bad. So then it starts to be anything you want. I mean, and don't get me wrong, get me started on the way sex is taught. But the things you want, they're no, bad, wrong. And so it's you get a diet and you're I just want a piece of bread. But you feel so wrong. And if you even eat the bread, talk about guilt and shame city. So I was okay, well, I have really screwed up my receptors, my brain around what I want, and what I want leading to me what I'm excited about. And so this is what I got thinking about. Okay, so let's talk about cookies. Now, let's say there's some nasty old store-bought cookies that have been in the cupboard for a while. They've they're kind of stale, and there's 3 or 4 left in there. Now, if you go in there, I can guarantee you that it's not a true want. And so what I mean by want is this expansive, flowy, feels good, exciting, light, that kind of energy. That's a want. That's the kind of desire that's going to lead you to your best good all the time. So if you go in there and you look at stale, nasty cookies, I can't even imagine being I want those so bad, right? Maybe you love them. But what if your grandpa or your mom or whoever's the baker, your aunt, they bake your favorite cookie ever? And you're oh my gosh, I want one so bad. And you're so excited to eat it. And it feels so good as you eat it. And you're just, yes, right? Now here's the deal, right? Now, as far as that expansive, flowy, light feeling around the want, if I have 1 cookie, maybe even 2, that's still there. Once I get to 3, my body's probably going, hey, maybe let's ease off. Maybe let's save some, right? If I really tuned in and started listening to what felt expansive and light and flowy. So that, I was blown away. So starting to consider, what if what I want is leading me to my best good all the time? And I started to be I am going to take that on. That is a new truth for me. My wants lead me to my best good all the time. Because I come from, my dad was an alcoholic. And so a lot of times you're with addicts, well, what you want, right, is to drink or use. And that's bad. That's never good, right? And I was so it got in there along with the dieting and the sex and all the stuff, right? And all the things you want bad. And then, of course, school. You must do all these things you don't want to do. You must. And then you get older, especially if you're an entrepreneur, and you start going, I don't know if I have to do anything I don't want to do anymore. I can outsource it. I can find help for the things I don't like to do. I could actually just live in a place where I get to do what I want, and it could be amazing. And here's the thing. I have found these mentors that literally that's the way they're living their lives. When I hired out somebody to clean the house, it was amazing, right? Now, some people get so guilty, they need to be the one cleaning the house. And there's this perpetual cycle. I've had people cancel plans with me because they needed to stay home and clean their house. And I'm really? Over living for real? But I get it. I used to be guilty of this. It's every time I go to the bathroom, I'm oh, this needs to be cleaned. And then it's then I couldn't do it right then. I'd be doing stuff. Go back in, oh, this needs to be cleaned. And so when I hired it out and somebody else to come and clean, I know it gets handled. It's done. I don't have to worry about it. So There are so many possibilities of that, of what if you actually get to just do the things you want. And I mean want from that light, airy, expansive, not I want this because I can't feel my feelings and I'm gonna cram something in my face, right? That's different. It's totally different than, oh my gosh, my grandma made sweet rolls and I love sweet rolls. I would eat that sweet roll and I would enjoy every single last bite. And then I honestly would probably take a few more and put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them and hoard them. But every single one that I ate, as I ate it, I would enjoy every single solitary speck of it. So that was a new thing for me. So if you're with me, let me know, like, yes, I am going to start tuning into what it is that I want and believing, cookies are delicious, and believing that what I want is leading to my best good. Let's stop listening to that bullshit lie, all that stuff from before. So if you're with me, say I. And if you guys are like, I want to work with Sherry, I want to get closer to her, I want to find out more, I want to like do more of this energy work, I want to start going, getting more in there, and I have a next level I'm so excited about. I have a message that's driving me, a calling, something that I'm ready. Hi, Shanna. And I'm like, I'm ready to go. If that is you, message me. You're going to comment here. You can message me. I will get with you. I have a 45-minute free, totally free business strategy call. Sorry, not business, strategy call to help you get to your next level, whatever it is. It can be in your life, your relationships, your business. It's a holistic thing here. I recently had a woman reach out to me and she's like, hey, are you this happy all the time? Or is this just, basically to motivate people to online? And I'm like, no, this is really me. Like I took it on 5 years ago. It was a process, but here I am. This is me. And so if you're like, hey, I want to be happier. I want to have that meaning. I want to get up and be excited. I want to have energy. Any of that stuff, message me. Let's get on a call. And in case nobody has told you yet today, you are lovable as fuck just the way you are. And I'll see you tomorrow.